Hey everyone, this is No Filter, a Nintendo podcast, and here's my review for Flat Heroes for Nintendo Switch. Flat Heroes is developed by Deck 13, and it is a hardcore, difficult, gauntlet-style platformer. I would compare it to games like, again, Super Meat Boy or Slime Son. The game has very simple graphics, deceivingly simple, I'd say. They are, basic geometries with some nice-looking color combinations. However, in use, it is very pretty to watch. It's very fluid, and it's all the elements and different things that they throw at you. This little square, it's pretty amazing to see. There's no frame rate issues with this. You can literally have thousands of little blow up needles coming at you at once. You know what I mean? And you're just a little square. So in the game, you have many worlds, and each world has 15 levels in them. In each level, you are basically locked in a cage. And in that cage, you then have different elements coming at you, trying to kill you. You have to avoid contact with all of these, and in order to do that, you need to jump, you need to wall jump, you need to wall ride, you need to run, you need to double jump, you need to all different type of platforming to avoid these things. So essentially, you might have an enemy that is a hard to maneuver around laser that you either have to jump in front of other platforms so they block you from getting shot, or they might have little tiny needle enemies like I was talking about before, where they come at you, thousands of them, and you have to avoid them and run around from them. You do have one attack in your gauntlet that is basically just a little bit of a burst of energy that shoots anything away from you if it's within, in a couple inches from you or something like that. I can't really measure it in the game, but once it gets a little bit too close to you, you can hit that and it'll push everything away. But it does have a cooldown period. So say you have all these tiny little things coming at you and they're all on a ticking time bomb. If you push them away right at the perfect time, they might not blow you up. But you got to make sure you avoid them. So again, essentially you're going through all these levels. At the end of each of these worlds, you have a new boss, which is very difficult and very pretty to look at. Again, it's all geometry based, but it's really well designed. And again, just in general, the level design is fantastic in this game. It was super addictive, and at times, especially towards the last, I'd say 5 or 6 worlds, it started to get really tough at times. And I love me some very difficult games, especially when it's simple controls, well made, everything feels perfect, all the physics to it all feels great. So every time you die, you're like, shit, I know this is my mistake. There's never a single instance in the game where it actually felt like it was my mistake for me dying. And it's really something else. The gauntlets they have, all the different level design ideas they have. If I was ever to be a game designer, this is a game I would love to design, because it's literally just boiling it down to design in its finest. It really is. It's an absolute blast. Fantastic for a portable game, quick levels that you can play. None of the levels last, other than some boss battles and some of the later levels, none of them are really going to last longer than 30 seconds. Heck, some of them are only like 15 seconds if they throw everything at you at once. It's a lot of fun to play. So that's my review for Flat Heroes for Nintendo Switch. Let me know what you guys think of the game in the comments below, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time.